The spirits never lie. The sim you asked about is not the one who fathered your child. I don't think I've ever been in a situation where we could be pregnant and have 4 potential baby daddies. This is stressful. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 7 of our Joy of Life Legacy Challenge. We are here with Emilia. She's having some shrimp for breakfast, as, one does. We were starting off pretty much where we left things last time. She has gotten a notification that it's time for her wellness visit. I did install a few additional mods since the last time we played, and that includes a Deep Indigo's Health Redux mod. And so for that, Sims are able to go get checkups from the doctor and just make sure that everything is looking okay. Emilia, she's not feeling too good. You can see there, she was feeling a little bit sick. She's feeling exhausted, and she actually seems to realize that she is pregnant here. I didn't get any kind of a notification that she is pregnant, but she's feeling exhausted, and when will this pregnancy end, which I'm only just actually seeing now. So I think she might be wondering if she could possibly be pregnant. So why don't we have her come in here and take a pregnancy test? Because, yeah. Honestly, I just saw that now. I didn't see that when we loaded in. She was not feeling good. She was feeling exhausted and hungry and low motives, and she really had to pee and everything. So I took her to the bathroom, but now it looks like Emilia is pregnant. There's going to be a new addition to this household. Oh my gosh. She's pregnant, a child on the way from Woohoo. Emilia is going to have a child. It seems it will be a special and important time in Emilia's life. She feels reasonably ready for it, but not overjoyed, a little scared, a little exhausted, and a little everything, to be honest. So Emilia is now in the first trimester and should schedule her first prenatal visit. Only 1 prenatal visit is needed per trimester. So I do think she needs to head to the doctors right away. She does actually appear to be maybe showing a little bit, and not necessarily a lot, but I do think we're going to take her to the doctors, I guess. So that's not where I plan to start this episode, but here we are. So because we're using PandaSama's realistic childbirth mod, we need to call our obstetrician so that we can have our wellness visit. So we're going to start with a pregnancy checkup. Experience exceptional care on your journey to parenthood with our pregnancy checkup services. Our comprehensive package includes essential pap smear, ultrasound, and blood tests, all conducted by our expert medical team. With state-of-the-art facilities and personalized care, trust us to support your path to a healthy and joyful pregnancy. So let's go. We are just going to go on our own because honestly, last time we woohooed with Leslie, and before that, we actually woohooed with Lando and Daniel. So there's kind of 3 potential fathers, I think. I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure if it would be Leslie. He's the most likely candidate because he's the most recent. Everything happened so quickly over the last couple of days. We did woohoo with 3 different Sims, so I'm actually not 100% sure if that is who the father is. So we're not going to let anybody know right away. We're just going to go ahead and get our first checkup, see how things are going with the baby, and then maybe we need to meet up with the Sims and kind of take it from there, see what happens. So it looks like we can get some blood work done. Let's get some of that done. And I don't know exactly, I haven't been able to successfully do this step yet. I think we tried it in our Crybaby Wim series, but I think we got the blood work done a little bit too late. So we didn't actually learn anything from it, but I do think Emilia is going to see, hopefully it's early enough in her pregnancy that she can get some results. There we go. Looks like he's trying to find a vein and little prick. Oh, she's trying not to look. I used to be like that when I got blood work done. I wouldn't be able to look, but now I can't help myself. I have to stare at it, even though it grosses me out. All done. We will get your results back tomorrow. Please don't worry too much. If there are any issues or concerns in your results, I'll make sure to get in touch with you and discuss everything in detail. But remember, no news is good news. Okay, so we're going to head home. I do think we probably need to make sure to open the bakery at some point because our funds are looking a little low. And of course, we have lots of we have bills, and we also have our loan repayment for the bakery. All right, so we're back. Now, the other thing I did is these are our neighbors, Diane and Aiden, that we're friends with. And I had been trying to get them to be our roommates so that they would live next door. They actually were originally living there when I downloaded the save file, but I was having a lot of issues because there was one bed and I couldn't make them as roommates share a bed. And so they kept just kind of like disappearing as roommates. So what I've done instead is now I've turned this lot into a rental unit with the new pack. So this house is being rented separately from our house. And I believe our rent is like 53 simoleons a day or something. That's actually going to help us out a little with our expenses. So our bills aren't going to be quite as much. And I actually think that's fair. I don't think that we're at a place where we can realistically own a home. So renting makes a lot of sense for us. Now, I think we don't have a ton of time. I'm going to go ahead and open. There's a few items here to sell. So we're going to see if we can sell these. And then what is she doing? Hang on. Are these all set for sale? Okay, yeah. Yeah, she's just cleaning. That's fair. But we are going to open the business and see if we can sell anything. And hopefully Sierra's showing up as well. Hopefully people show up to buy a little bit. It's pretty close to evening, so we're probably not going to stay open too late. But it looks like we have our first potential customer here, Ero. So let's go on ahead and greet them and see if we can make a few sales. And for Sierra, we also need to make sure, well, I'm going to praise her first of all, so that she knows she's doing a great job. We'll check up on her just to see what she thinks of the job. And then, ooh, hard worker, easy friend. Looks like Emilia just befriended a hardworking sim. Hardworking sims are not afraid to put in a bit of work to improve their life or achieve their ambitions. They'll often seek perfection in both their career and their home. Do we agree? Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense, especially for a business owner. And let's also make sure, okay, so she's set to ring up customers. I think that's good. We'll keep it like that for now. And I did see we got a notification here. It seems that Emilia had a cryptic pregnancy. She has now realized that she's pregnant. She was not showing, had no symptoms, and simply overall had no idea. This pregnancy is much more advanced than the usual point at which a sim finds out they're expecting, because there was no signs of it all this time. There you go. So that's why we actually didn't get a proper notification that she was pregnant. It's because her pregnancy was cryptic. So that's interesting. That makes a lot of sense though. A cryptic pregnancy. Emilia had no idea that she was pregnant. There were simply hardly any signs of it. She could not be any more shocked. And we are in the second trimester. So we are quite a bit further along, I think, than we thought. I don't think we can tell for sure who potentially the father is. I'm guessing it's potentially Leslie, but I don't think we know 100%. So we did have a poll trying to decide who it is we should continue seeing. For the most part, it was consistent throughout. We had a lot of participation in this poll, but Leslie seemed to keep in the lead and Lando was a close second. So I think it's really between the two of them as to who it is we want to keep on seeing, with Leslie being like a very strong first option. And I would say that after our previous date in the last episode, I think Leslie is actually a really good option for us. But we might go on one more date with Lando just to be sure and just to give him a little bit of a chance as well. So since we're pregnant now, we have actually accomplished the accidental pregnancy. We don't need to go on blind dates anymore. We can be a little bit more picky, and we might want to take a look at the dating app and see if we can find any sims that would be interested in going out with us that Emilia actually does find interesting. So, but for now, I think what we need to focus on is this pregnancy. So that seems to be our priority right now. Sierra, wow. So Sierra has become a smidge better saleswoman, can now ring up customers slightly faster. She's also a bit more successful when attempting sales interactions with shoppers. Amazing. Good job, Sierra. I feel like if her skills have increased, we should consider maybe giving her a promotion at this point. Why do I feel like that didn't work? I feel like she didn't buy whatever it is she was trying to buy. Maybe the items here are a little bit like too far in the corner. Yeah, it looks like they can't actually leave. All right. Let's close the store. I'm going to have to move the location of those two. Maybe we can put like these samples in this corner here. Maybe I move the cake and I'll put it here. Yeah, there, let's do that. There, so hopefully they can reach everything. There we go. Oh no, Emilia's feeling sad. I'm going to be a terrible parent. My child will hate me. No, Emilia, why do you think that? Oh, let's take her home and get some rest. Maybe she'll feel a little bit better with a bit of rest. All right, it's the next morning. Oh my gosh. Oh, Emilia definitely popped overnight. She definitely looks pregnant now. We're going to get her ready. And what trimester are we in at this point? We're in third trimester. Okay, so we're going to go and get ourselves an ultrasound. And then, yeah, I think we're going to have to somehow just have a quick chat with all of the potential fathers. So maybe we start with Leslie because he's the last one that we slept with. And we can at least announce the pregnancy and see what he thinks. I'm going to use the Relationship and Pregnancy Overhaul by Lumpinou. That gives us a lot of potential interactions around paternity. She's feeling very angry. This is all their fault. They made me this way. Who is they? I'm not too sure what she means there. But let's go and get our ultrasound. We do get to pick whether or not we want to learn the gender. And I'm going to say yes. I think it would be fun to find out. And while she's doing that, I'm actually going to go in here and change our thoughts on being pregnant. And I'm going to put us as okay with being pregnant because she does want to have a child. She's still like anxious and maybe a little bit angry at the timing and everything, but I do think she's actually excited to have this baby. So I'm going to change that for her. This is something that she never thought she would have for herself because, of course, she thought it was not possible for her to become pregnant. Let's take a look here at the ultrasound and what kind of results we get. She's got some stretch marks already because she became pregnant so quickly. Let's see. Oh, little baby. I wonder what it's gonna be. Does she know? Oh, she looks so excited to see the baby. Oh, it's so exciting. Congratulations, you're pregnant. Based on the ultrasound scan, it looks like you're expecting one healthy baby. Perfect. Just one. Okay, good. Everything looks good so far, but we'll continue to monitor your pregnancy and the baby's development to make sure everything stays on track. This is an exciting time, and we're here to support you every step of the way. The ultrasound scan shows that you're expecting a healthy baby girl. Oh, we're having a little baby girl. That's so exciting, Emilia. What do you think? So we do have the option to ask a psychic about other parents. Maybe for a little bit of help, we actually would consult with a psychic. Let's send everyone a text. Everyone who could potentially be, I think, the father. Did we even woohoo with Jamie? I think we woohooed with Jamie a little bit longer ago. So I don't know if it's likely to be Jamie at all. All right, so Emilia's texted with everyone. Let's take her home first. And then we'll see if we can maybe see if anyone texts us. And if not, we'll invite somebody over. Leslie's here already. Let's invite him in. We don't want him out in the rain. Oh, Leslie is very sad. What's wrong, Leslie? He's coming in here to cry. Why is he so sad? Let's see here what we can do. We're not going to do the cute baby announcement that you can do with the mod just because we don't know if Leslie is the father. So instead, we're just going to let him know that we're pregnant. I mean, he can probably tell, but we'll tell him, see what he has to say. He looks excited. I mean, we do know that Leslie wants kids. We did ask him that. Oh, and right away, she wants to flirt with him. Oh my gosh. She does really like Leslie, I think. I did give him a little bit more of a makeover as well. Please ignore the wine glass in his hand. I actually can't get rid of that. I'm going to have to uninstall that CC because I can't take it out of his hand and I can't give him a new outfit. So yeah, please just ignore that. Pretend it's not there. And look, these two are being romantic with each other. Wow. If we go in here, there is the option to admit to not knowing who fathered the child. So I think we have to do that. And then maybe we'll ask him to do a paternity test once they're done kissing. Oh, our neighbors are here to welcome us. Okay. I guess we'll invite everyone in, even though this is like a very intimate conversation. Oh no, we got a negative sentiment with Leslie. Let's take a look here what he thinks. Furious about cheating, Leslie cannot believe Emilia would do this to their relationship. Just the sight of Emilia will remind Leslie that Emilia betrayed his trust and cheated on him, not close enough. Leslie feels very hurt by Emilia's rejection. Oh, this is about not moving in together. Oh no, he's feeling like we cheated on him. I mean, we weren't exclusive, so it wasn't really cheating, but I do think we need to, like, maybe we can at least apologize. This is really bad timing that all of our neighbors are coming over, but I guess we're going to have to just let them in. And then let's ask him to do a paternity test because I do think we want to know who the true father is. I know it's awkward to ask this with everyone here, but we have to do it. Yeah, she's going to say, don't you want to know? What is he thinking? It doesn't look like he wants to do that. Oh, they go together. So we basically have to take them all one by one to do the paternity test. So I've never done this before, so I actually don't know how it works. We're just going to leave everyone in our house while we go ahead and do this. At least we got a fruitcake out of that, so I'm going to put that in the fridge. And we're just awkwardly going to leave. I'm just going to end this. Yeah, I think that's over. Hopefully we don't lose too much relationship with our neighbors, but we've got a lot going on. Paternity testing from ongoing paternity testing. Truth is about to be revealed, be it pleasant or not. But she does feel like she had a great kiss. We do have a loan payment due. Paternity mystery. Unsurprisingly, admitting not knowing who the child's father is didn't go too well. But they're so happy from announcing a pregnancy. Emilia's partner is delighted with the news of the pregnancy more than Emilia is even. It's good to know Emilia will have support. So Leslie was very excited, but when he found out that the baby might not be his, he was bummed. I don't know how he's going to feel if it turns out it's not his baby, but he is the most recent woohoo that we've had. So there is a chance that it is him. Paternity test results. Wait. This Sim is not the father of Emilia's child, and he's leaving now. Oh my gosh. Leslie's not the father. Oh my goodness. Emilia's lover was relieved to learn. Oh, they were relieved to learn they're not the father of the child. Whether that's what Emilia wanted or not, there's nothing to do about this anymore but to accept it. They're not the father, and now everyone knows. I think Jamie's woohoo was a little bit too long ago, so it's most likely between Daniel and Lando. Maybe we should ask a psychic. It could be Jamie too. Oh my gosh, it could be Jamie as well. Let's ask if it's Jamie. Let's go to the psychic and ask if it's Jamie. So it could be any one of the four. Oh my gosh, I did not realize. I thought that the woohoo with Jamie was too long ago. What does the psychic say? The spirits never lie. The Sim you asked about is not the one who fathered your child. Wow, that was fast. The spirits have spoken. Now Emilia knows a little more, and none of the prospective other parents for her child knows anything. This is a great advantage if any damage control is needed. Oh, so asking a psychic is a way to find out without upsetting anyone else? Interesting. Okay. Well, I mean, we've got Lando here, so we're going to go and we're going to do a paternity test with him. I know this isn't planned and we just kind of hooked up at a bar, but I need to know if you're potentially the other parent of this baby. It looks like he's agreeing. This Sim is not the father of Emilia's child? Oh my gosh, wait. So wait. Does that mean that it's Daniel? Daniel is the only, it's not Leslie and it's not Lando for sure. The psychic said it's not Jamie, so it must be Daniel Daniel is the father? Why was that just not what I expected? Well, anyways, Emilia's in bed. We're going to deal with Daniel being the potential father tomorrow. It's not a today thing. We're going to deal with that in the morning. Maybe we'll ask him out to breakfast or something. All right, we're at the diner. Daniel is here too. I'm just going to grab us a table so we can order some food because Emilia is quite hungry, but she's looking cute. She's got a cute little outfit on that shows off her baby bump quite nicely, I think. Although, I don't know, maybe we should have been a little bit trying to hide it with Daniel because he does not know yet that we're pregnant. So while we wait for our food, we're going to, oh my gosh, we can tell him. We know. So we've eliminated everyone else. So she actually knows that he's for sure the father. Let's announce that we're pregnant. And they're sort of getting a little bit of romance, which is kind of interesting. Like Emilia is flirting a little bit with him, but let's see what he says about our pregnancy. So, yeah, by the way, in case you didn't notice, I am pregnant. What do you think? Yep, that's what this bump here is. It's a whole baby in there. He seems to be quite okay with that. I'm going to let her go to the bathroom. And then we're going to wait and see if we can just tell him that he's the father, by the way. It's not just any random pregnancy. I guess in a way, like, it's a good thing maybe that we didn't have to do the paternity testing with Daniel because he doesn't know that we've actually checked with, like, 3 other people whether or not they could be the father until we finally, like, landed on him. Emilia, where are you going with your French toast, girl? I know this is awkward, but we're not done. We're not done talking to Daniel. Oh, I think she's out here because her mom is here. That I can understand a little bit. So I ordered us a little bit of dessert so that we hopefully do sit together. So I think we're going to tell Daniel the truth and let him know that this actually is his child, by the way. I can't tell if he looks happy or sad. It looks like we got negative romance and he looks heartbroken. Personal rift, hurt sentiment. Emilia is a people person, so the decline of her friendship with Daniel is especially painful. It's hard not to take it personally. News badly received from disclosing parenthood. Emilia's lover reacted poorly to being told they are the other parent for Emilia's latest child. So it's all kind of interesting. Lando didn't seem like he wanted to have a kid, so he was happy, I think. We don't really know about Jamie because we used the psychic to figure it out for Jamie. Leslie was disappointed that we potentially had woohoo with other Sims and that the baby was not his. And he knows he didn't father Emilia's child, so we can see that here. Leslie turned out not to be the biological father of Emilia's latest child. So Leslie seems quite disappointed, and Daniel also seems upset that it's his baby. So that's all around bad, I would say. All around is not a good thing. So I think with Daniel, though, Daniel didn't do very well in the poll. So we know that we're not interested in pursuing anything with him. So I think we can axe him out of his life. But Leslie, I think, is really the one that people seem most interested in us potentially giving a little bit more of a chance. So we'll have to see if we're able to get him to forgive us for all of this. But I do think for the next couple of parts, we're just going to focus on actually having this baby. It's something I think we might have to do on our own. So we might go to our parents and maybe we'll talk to our mom and we'll announce the pregnancy to our family. And we'll potentially see if maybe our mom could help us accompany us to the birth. I was feeling exhausted. When will this pregnancy end? Oh, she's like, this has been a lot already. I've only known for a couple of days that I'm pregnant, and all around everyone seems upset with me about it. So I'm definitely not having a good time. But she is excited to have the baby. I think what we're going to do next is maybe we're going to drop in and say hello to our family. See what they have to say about all of this. All right, so we're here with our parents. Emilia did change because it is a heat wave. She's just talking to her dad. She did ask if he wants grandchildren, and he did say he would be happy to. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and announce the news of our pregnancy. So let's tell our dad first and see what he thinks. I think he's pretty happy. What about our mom? Let's see what she thinks. And I do think just because of the situation with all of the men involved in Emilia's life, I think that she might ask her mom for support at this point. Oh, see? Yeah, her parents, I'm sure, are going to be as supportive as possible. They've always been very supportive of their children. Let's offer some gratitude for always being there for us. And then we are going to ask our mom to accompany us to our child's birth. Of course I would. I will do anything for you. Oh, thank you so much, Mom. That's so nice of you. And I do think that's where we're going to end the episode today. So let me know what you think about how everyone is taking the news of the pregnancy and potential parenthood. We didn't talk to Jamie at all about it, but we did see that Lando didn't seem too keen on having a child. So he was, I think, probably relieved to find out he wasn't the father. Leslie was excited, but then when he found out that he could potentially not be the father, he seemed a bit disappointed. And then with Daniel, he's not happy to know that he is the father. So we've got someone who wanted to be the father but isn't. And then we have someone who did not want to be the father but is. So let me know what you all think about this messy, messy situation with Emilia's love life. Put your thoughts in the comments. I won't put a poll because I don't have a specific question in mind, but I am going to leave the episode there today. Next time we'll be having this baby, and then yeah, we're just going to be adjusting to life with a child. So I hope you all enjoyed the part. Don't forget to like the video if you're enjoying the series so far, and subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And I will see you all next time. Look, he's so cute. Bye.